Hello all you sleep-deprived piggies from Elm Street. Today I'll be reviewing A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, Freddy Krueger by Neca from 2017. I got this at my local Target store for its full retail price of $32.99. Even though this figure has been out for a while, luckily Neca keeps restocking stores. How long that will last, no one really knows. Time to open it up. This figure is just over 7 inches tall with his hat on. Articulation, legs, upwards, outwards. You can swivel at his knee. He's not double jointed in his knee, but it can go back. There is some ankle movement, but it's very limited. Waist, right, left, and a little bit of inside. Arms, upwards, outwards. He is not double jointed in his elbow, so it's very limited. Head, right, left. Can't go upwards, but you can go downwards. His appearance. This is probably the best we will ever get at a $34 price point. There is a reason why I got this version as opposed to the first and third version. Doing research, looking at pictures, the first one's head mold does not look very good, and overall he just looks a little rugged, and there's also no articulation in the knee. The third lacks more head molds. With this version, here we have 3 classic Freddy expressions. So this one I would call just a general face of disgust and dialogue, speaking. The second mold would be a face of fear and agitation. For example, when he runs into his mom, Amanda Krueger, that would be a good head sculpt. And then the third one, this is more of a head sculpt of aggression or experiencing pain, but this head mold is particularly showing his brain. It's from the scene where he pulls at his scalp, revealing his brain to Jesse. He says, "You got the body, I got the brains." So there's that. All the head sculpts are very well done, perhaps a little too detailed compared to the movie, but I do like his rotten teeth, the general sculpt accuracy, the detail on the brain, and the detail just throughout this figure, including his hands, the glove, his boots. They have tread and laces, and on the pants you can see the stitching go up and wrinkles down below. I like his posture, even his body sculpt, like he has some pecs showing, so he's not a flat-chested Freddy. My only complaint would be the hat is not entirely perfect. As you can see, my hat, the brim kind of goes a little too much upwards, so I might spend a little time fixing that. Changing hands and heads for this figure is a lot more difficult than other Neca figures I've reviewed recently. For example, the Hellraiser Pinhead, I had no trouble with his hands at all. The Marty McFly, his head went on and off, no problem. This figure is tricky on both parts. His glove hand, especially, I'm not even going to attempt to mess with it on camera because I'm going to keep this glove on him full time anyway. But also, just even when I tried to take it off, his glove feels sticky for some reason. The other hand is easy. That's no problem. That comes off. But it's a very small ball joint. And this head that's on there right now, when I try to put it on there, I have to push with all my might, and it never wants to pop into place, so I can't tell if it's on or not. Taking them off, sometimes they snap for me, and it's easy. And I only one head sculpt goes on there relatively with some ease. But the problem is, some of them, when you put it on, the stem wants to fight you and go in different directions. So let's see if it'll work for me on camera this time. Okay, it didn't pop, but I could feel it go into place. So just warning you of the potential difficulty there. Accessories: you will get 1 extra hand sculpt of his razor hands, no glove, as seen in the movie. And also seen in the second movie, you will get the flame behind him from the scene where he wrecks the party, and there's fire behind him, and he says, "You are all my children now." So, looking at the pictures online of this, it looked like it lit up. So I was actually getting excited, like, does it possibly light up or something? No, unfortunately it doesn't. If you put it up to a light, it is kind of translucent. But there is a feature for this. This piece right here, stick it on his back. There is actually a magnet up in his back here. And it actually stays. Isn't that cool? Finally, for whatever reason, you will get 2 of the Hellhound dogs. I think there's an actual name for them, but I forget. Just Rottweilers with these weird humanoid faces on them. Which I don't understand why they even bothered to include them, because they're only seen in the movie for about like 10 seconds at the most, and that's it. So, and that's a lot of plastic, and they have some weight to them, just as the Flame does. I would have preferred something else seen from the movie, or more head sculpts. I have wanted a Freddy action figure for well over a decade now, and I can't believe that day has finally come. I have a decent Freddy action figure. 10-12 years ago, when I was looking for a Freddy action figure, there just weren't any good looking ones, unless you wanted to spend over $200 for a sideshow version. But this one I'm very happy with for $34. Great articulation, great appearance, and you just can't go wrong with Neca. And that wraps up my review. Don't forget to subscribe.
Perhaps if there was more of me to spread around.
Also, don't forget to like, comment, and support me on Patreon so I can keep doing reviews like this, because toys are expensive and I do not get paid by YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for some still pictures and videos, and I'll see you next time.